Hi everyone, welcome back again to my channel, and this is about Sastra. Okay everyone, so happy weekend. So today I'm going to have another reactions video, and today I'm going to react to an article that I have just read from the internet. It's a very interesting article, so that's why I just come up with this in this video. And the article is from www.scoophoop.com. Yes, I think that it's an Western author who have written this one, and the title is going to be about 5 things you should not do in the Philippines if you want to have a good vacation. Woo! This article is a very good information for those who plan to be in the Philippines soon or later, and maybe for all my viewers who plan to be in the Philippines as soon as possible, or you are planning to be in the Philippines at the end of this year or whenever it is, just like me. I really planning to be in the Philippines, and this article will be a very good recommendations or informations for me. Without any further ado everyone, let's just start the business. 5 things you should not do in the Philippines if you want to have a good vacations, everyone.
Suddenly pieces up back together now. What's your vision?
Number 1, we come to stay away from commenting about the country or its people. Yes, it's logic, it makes sense. This is common sense, guys. How would you feel if a tourist come to your country and then start criticizing the people and the country of yours? And gonna be so annoying, and it's going to annoy you a lot. And while the same goes for the Philippines, Filipinos are very quiet, proud. They are so proud with their country, they are so proud with the people. Yes, it is called a Filipino pride. It is a legit thing to be super careful before saying or doing anything there. And they are very protective about their people, about their country, so even the slightest criticism can be taken in a wrong way. In short, if you are there in the Philippines, you need to think before you speak. I think it's not that difficult. For me, this point number 1 is a very common thing that happens in Asian country, that we are so proud with our country, with our people, whatever it is. Although we are not that rich as the Western country, but we are still just proud with the culture, with the traditions that we have, with what our ancestors already given to us, and we just still pass it to the next generation. We are gonna be forever proud with that. Okay, that things that people need to understand and need to be reminded that it is also a part of politeness, I guess. Whenever you come to a country, please stay away from offending its people and its country. So it's just about, you need to think before you speak. Yes, okay, that's point number 1. I'm so totally agree with this one. Number 2, we have don't disrespect elderly. Yes, exactly. Filipinos respect their elderly high. This can be seen in the way the elders are spoken to. If you want to greet an elder, use the word po or opo to show respect. Salamat po. Isn't it? I mean, yes, salamat po, that's the thing that I only know. And then there is another local greeting practice that is known as pagmamano. Mano is Spanish for hand. If you want to greet the pagmamano, but slightly, take the hands of the elderly and touch it to your forehand. This act is generally done to grandparents, so you can do the same thing to give the elders as a pleasant surprise. Yes, it's not only in the Philippines, it also happens in Indonesia. If in Philippines it is called pagmamano, but in Indonesia we call it with salim. You put it in the forehand like this, but sometimes we just kiss our elder people hand. That's how we show respect. So if you also come to Philippines, maybe it also happened almost to all Southeast Asian countries. You come to Philippines, if you see elder people or people who is older than you, then you need to show respect. Do not say like the things that you just like you say or you call your younger brother, younger sister. You do the same thing to the older people in the Philippines or in Indonesia or in Southeast Asia. No, you cannot do that, because here we really respect our older people. Even we call our older people different way with the same age person or the younger person than us. We really respect our older people. I agree with this one too. Okay. Yes, do you have that experience also in your place? Okay, we're gonna go to number 3, everyone. Don't be too punctual. Don't be too punctual. Oh my God. Oh, Philippines, Indonesia, we really have the same culture. Okay, it is good that you take time seriously and are punctual, but if you're in the Philippines, doesn't expect the same from the local. Filipino like doing things in their own street, in their own sweet time. Did you know that there is something called like Filipino time, which refers to anywhere from 15 minutes to 1 hour long delay on the clock. Even if you are going to a casual gathering, just take your time and arrive at least 15 to 20 minutes late to the event. Just be casual and be cool about that. Okay, it's something funny. When I just found this point number 3, I also feel like it happens in my country. I mean, I guess the Filipino time, something that we can also find in the Indonesian times. Yeah, sometimes like we make an appointment with someone, casual appointment, and then, for example, we make an appointment at 8, and then unfortunately I just wake up at 8, but at that time I should meet with some of my friends, and I just text my friend, oh my God, yes, I'm on my way. But in fact, I just wake up. I haven't taken bath yet, I haven't brushed my tooth, I haven't get dressed, so that's also happened in Indonesia. So maybe if you are in the Philippines, having a casual appointment with somebody else, don't be that punctual, because you're gonna wait. It's okay to be that punctual, I guess, but you'll be waiting. Oh my God, I really find the similarities between Indonesian and the Philippines, and maybe almost happen to Southeast Asian country. But I cannot blame that, I cannot say that, but because I feel that in Indonesia, and this this article also shows that this point 3 it also happened in the Philippines, and I feel like yes, don't be that too punctual when you have casual meetings in the Philippines or in Indonesia. I can really say that, because you will wait for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or even an hour. Okay. Yes, now we go to number 4. The things that you should and should not do in the Philippines if you want to have a good vacations. Don't expect everything to be cheap. Oh, really? Okay, it's interesting. Let's find out. Yes, Philippines is cheaper than Europe and other countries like the US. But don't get into a fight when your pedicab driver or the shop owner assuming that you are being charged too much and being cheated on. It is advisable to firmly agree on a price beforehand, otherwise things might get messy. Of course, you can bargain, but if they are not agreeing with you, you don't continue the argument. Just politely decline and walk away. You don't have to be rude about that. Okay, yes, Maybe something that I can say here, it's also based on my experience, what happened in Indonesia. Something that can be very high, price can be very high when it comes to a foreigner, mostly to the Western, who got like blue eyes, blonde hair, and then white skin. Automatically, some of the seller, souvenir seller or shop seller, whatever it is, and then they will just automatically raise the price half of it maybe, or just like 25% of it, or maybe 50% of it. And it's something common happen also to Indonesia. Maybe I can explain it this way, because we got a foreigner there, and then what we think that their currency is higher than us, and then it's impossible for us to sell it in this normal price. Yes, so maybe by increasing or raising the price will be good enough to get profits. But the things that I can explain from this point number 4, but to a local tourist, or to another Asian tourist who got the same face, that people gonna think you, or you're local, then you'll get normal price. Why? Yeah, it's also happened in Indonesia. It happened in Bali, it happened in Lombok, it happens in Jakarta even. Yes, maybe something like that I can explain here by saying don't expect everything to be cheap in the Philippines. Maybe you can explain it more, guys, in the comment box. Yeah, so other people who just want to get more information, they just can be more informed by this point number 4. Okay, everyone, we're gonna go to the point number 5. The last one is don't talk about religion openly. Okay, just so you know, Philippines is a Catholic nation, which is why many, especially those who of older generations, are very devoted and religious. You know, something as common as divorce is considered legal. Is something as okay, now we come to the number 5. The point 5 is don't talk about religion openly. Just so you know that Philippines is a Catholic country, and they have the oldest generations who are still so very religious there, and you know that something as common as divorce is considered illegal in this country. So just stay away from any kind of religious conversation, especially in front of the elders, because they might not understand your viewpoints. Just reverse your comments and views on atheism if you don't want to end up upsetting someone. Yes, talking about religions in Southeast Asia, in the Philippines maybe, especially, it's going to be very sensitive topic. It also happened in Indonesia, very sensitive topic. We are Muslims, most generally, majority is Muslims, and if you talk many things about religions, why your religion should be like this, and why you cannot just eat pork, why you like this, or why in the Philippines divorce is considered illegal, something like that, it's just gonna be misinterpreted by some of the older generations, because they are so religious. Then you're gonna, oh my god, why you can say that? It's part of the religion things. Why you even ask? It's something that you should understand and something you should do. Then that things that I suggest you when you visit in the Philippines or in Indonesia or anywhere in Southeast Asia. That's what I know. I've been to Bangkok as well, and I think that I don't want to say about the religions there because it's gonna be sensitive. I just see so many people wearing how to say that, this picture. Yes, and I'm just amazed, but I don't want to question anything because I'm afraid that my questions, my curiosity will just hurt people. In my opinion, it doesn't hurt people, but for the people it just can hurt them. So that's the thing that I'm going to, or we should limit ourselves. Okay, so what do you think, guys, about this article? I think this article is very interesting and very true, that we need to pay attention to a country where we stand, where only we come from different country, but if we come to a new country, then we need to respect the culture, the traditions, the value of the people have there, so we just can have a good vacations, because we really want to go for vacations, not to go for interviewing or more deep interview with other people there, right? So what do you think about this information today? So leave your comment in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. So this is the end of this today's vlog, and if you like it, don't forget to hit the like button and share. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and also leave your comments if you want to comment anything about this topic for today. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next time. Bye everyone. Mahal ko kayo.